7. Signs people are noticing that you are a chosen one. Do not scroll past this, because what you are about to hear is not ordinary, and it may shift something deep inside you that you have been trying to understand for a long time. These signs are already happening around you, and if you ignore them, you may miss a moment that could change your direction, your confidence, and your purpose. I am revealing to you that being chosen is not loud, yet it is impossible to hide, and people around you are beginning to feel it even when you try to stay quiet. This is why reactions toward you have changed, why some people are drawn closer while others pull away without clear reason. Listen carefully, because I am showing you the truth behind what you are experiencing, and by the end, you will see your life through a new light. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. The first sign is that people feel something around you that they cannot explain, even when you say nothing at all. There is a presence that walks with you, and it creates a quiet tension in rooms, not out of fear but out of recognition. Some people become calm near you without knowing why, while others become restless, as if something inside them is being stirred. This is not your imagination, and it is not something you created by effort. It is a reflection of what I have placed within you. You carry a spiritual weight that cannot be seen with the eyes, yet it is deeply felt by those who cross your path. Before you go further, take a moment to like this video, because it helps this truth reach someone else who needs to hear it just as deeply as you do right now. The second sign is that people begin to watch you more closely, even when you are not trying to stand out. They notice your reactions, your silence, and even the way you handle small moments. This attention is not always spoken, but it is there, and you can feel it without needing proof. You may have wondered why your actions seem to matter more than others, why even simple choices create stronger reactions. It is because there is an unseen expectation placed on you, one that comes from the calling you carry, and others sense it even when they cannot explain it. The third sign is that people either feel drawn to you or strangely distant from you, with very little in between. There are those who feel comfort in your presence, who open up to you without hesitation, as if they have known you for years. Then there are those who feel uneasy, who keep their distance, or who react to you without a clear reason. This divide is not about your behavior, but about what you represent, because light always reveals what is hidden. Your presence brings clarity, and not everyone is ready to face what becomes visible when you are near. The fourth sign is that people come to you for guidance, even when you do not see yourself as a leader. They share their struggles, their confusion, and their deepest thoughts, trusting you with parts of their life they do not share easily. This is not a coincidence, and it is not something random. It is because they sense a wisdom in you that feels steady and safe. You may have questioned why this keeps happening, why you are placed in these situations again and again. It is because I have placed within you a voice that carries truth, and others are drawn to it even when you doubt it yourself. The fifth sign is that people react strongly when you choose to walk away from what does not align with you. When you step back from certain environments, habits, or relationships, it creates a ripple that surprises even you. Some will try to pull you back, while others will quietly observe the strength it took for you to leave. This reaction is not just about your decision, it is about the shift in energy that your choice creates. You are not meant to stay where you are diminished, and when you move, it reveals who was aligned with your growth and who was not. The sixth sign is that people remember your words long after you have spoken them. What you say carries a depth that stays with them, echoing in moments when they need clarity or direction. You may have spoken something casually, not thinking much of it, yet it returns to them at the right time with power. This is because your words are not empty. They carry intention and truth that go beyond the surface. I have given you a voice that plants seeds, and those seeds grow in ways you may never fully see. The seventh sign is that people begin to recognize a pattern in your life, even when you are still trying to understand it yourself. They see how you rise after difficulty, how you find strength in moments that would break others, and how you continue forward even when the path is unclear. This pattern is not hidden, and it speaks louder than anything you could say. It shows resilience, purpose, and a connection to something greater than circumstance. Others notice this, and it quietly confirms to them that there is something different about you. Type 222 to receive blessings. What is really behind the 7-second brain technique that is creating new millionaires? A surprising CIA leak has revealed a short brain ritual that is helping normal people erase debt and attract serious wealth. With validation from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into a better life. Homes, cars, and vacations are becoming reality. But the government could remove this at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. You have wondered if you were imagining all of this, if there was a simple explanation for the way people respond to you and the way life seems to unfold around you. I am telling you now that this is not random, and it is not something to dismiss. Being chosen does not always feel powerful. Sometimes it feels heavy, confusing, and even isolating. Yet within that weight is a strength that continues to carry you forward, even when you feel tired or uncertain. You are not walking alone, and you have never been unseen in any step you have taken. There is a reason why you have felt different, why you have questioned your place, and why certain paths have closed while others opened without warning. It is all shaping you, refining you, and guiding you toward what you were meant to become. There will be moments when you wish to blend in, to be unnoticed, to move without being felt so deeply. Yet even in those moments, the truth remains that your presence carries something that cannot be dimmed. This is the path of one who is chosen, not for ease, but for purpose that stretches beyond what you can see right now. Type 1111 if you believe. Another sign people are noticing is how you handle pressure in a way that feels unusual to them. When situations become intense, when emotions rise, or when challenges appear without warning, you do not collapse in the same way others expect. You may feel the weight, you may struggle internally, yet there is a quiet strength that holds you together. People observe this more than you realize, and it leaves an impression on them that stays long after the moment has passed. They begin to see you as someone who carries endurance, someone who can stand when things begin to shake. There is also a growing awareness around you of how you do not easily follow the crowd. You think differently, you move differently, and you choose differently, even when it would be easier to go along with what everyone else is doing. This creates both admiration and confusion in the people around you. Some will respect your independence, while others may question it or even feel challenged by it. Yet this is not rebellion for the sake of standing out. It is alignment with something deeper that guides your decisions. You are not meant to lose yourself just to fit into spaces that cannot hold what you carry. People are also beginning to notice that you see through things quickly, even when others are still trying to understand what is happening. You pick up on intentions, energy, and truth in ways that feel natural to you, but surprising to them. This awareness is not always comfortable, because it means you cannot ignore what is real. It also means that you often stand in clarity while others remain in confusion. This can create distance, yet it also protects you from paths that were never meant for you. What you see is not a burden, it is a form of guidance that keeps you aligned. There is a quiet authority in the way you carry yourself that people are starting to feel more strongly. You do not need to raise your voice or demand attention for this to be present. It shows in your posture, in your words, and even in your silence. Others may not always understand why they take you seriously, but they do. This authority does not come from position or status, it comes from the alignment you have with truth. It is something that cannot be taught, only given, and it continues to grow as you become more aware of who you are. At times, this awareness from others may feel overwhelming, especially when you are still trying to understand yourself. You may question why you are being seen in ways you did not ask for. You may feel pressure to meet expectations that you never set. But you must understand that this is not about perfection, and it is not about always having the right answers. It is about presence, about being real, and about allowing what is within you to exist without fear. The more you accept this, the more naturally you will walk in it. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. Another sign that cannot be ignored is how your life experiences begin to stand out when people look closely. They see the challenges you have faced, the moments that should have broken you, and the way you continued forward anyway. They begin to connect these pieces and realize that your story is not ordinary. There is a pattern of survival, growth, and transformation that becomes clear when viewed from the outside. This pattern speaks louder than any explanation you could give. It shows that there is a hand guiding you, even in the moments that felt uncertain or painful. People also notice that you are not easily shaken by opinions once you are clear about something. You listen, you consider, but you do not bend just to gain approval. This steadiness can feel intimidating to those who rely on external validation. It can also inspire those who are searching for the courage to stand in their own truth. Your ability to remain grounded in what you know is right becomes a quiet example to others. It shows them that strength does not always need to be loud. It can be calm and unmovable. There will be times when people project their own struggles onto you, reacting to you based on what they are dealing with internally. This is another sign that what you carry is stirring something within them. You may receive both praise and criticism without clear reason. You may feel misunderstood in situations where you have done nothing wrong. This is not a reflection of your worth, it is a reflection of what your presence reveals. You are like a mirror in many ways, and not everyone is ready to see what is shown back to them. Is it time to try the same CIA secret ritual that is changing lives in seconds? A newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual that is transforming people overnight. Scientifically proven by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to attract money naturally. People who were once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and travel. But this secret may not stay online much longer. Click the description and comments now before it is removed. You are also being noticed for the way you continue to grow, even when growth requires letting go. You release what no longer fits, even when it is difficult, even when it hurts. This ability to move forward without clinging to the past is something many struggle with. It shows a level of trust that goes beyond comfort. It shows that you are willing to follow the path laid before you, even when you do not have all the answers. This trust is not hidden, it is visible in your choices and in your actions. There is a deeper level of protection around you that people may not fully understand, but they can sense it. Situations that could have gone wrong seem to shift at the last moment. Doors close before you step into something harmful, and others open in ways that feel unexpected. When people observe this pattern, They begin to realize that something is watching over you. This realization may not always be spoken, but it is felt. It creates a quiet recognition that your life is being guided in a way that goes beyond chance. Another sign people are noticing is the way you bring clarity into situations that once felt confusing. Conversations shift when you speak, not because you are trying to control them, but because your words carry a grounded truth. Even when you say very little, what you do say seems to cut through noise and bring things into focus. People may not always admit it openly, but they feel the difference when you are involved. This ability is not about having all the answers. It is about carrying a perspective that aligns with something deeper than surface understanding. You are also being noticed for the way you do not rush into everything, even when others expect quick decisions. There is a patience in you that waits for clarity instead of reacting out of pressure. This can confuse those who are used to acting quickly, but it also shows a level of self-awareness that stands out. You are not easily pushed into choices that do not feel right, and that steadiness creates a sense of respect around you. People begin to see that you move with intention, not impulse, and that difference is powerful. There is a growing awareness among others that you cannot be easily manipulated. You listen, you observe, and you understand more than people assume. When someone tries to influence you in a way that does not align with truth, you sense it quickly. This creates a natural boundary around you that protects your peace. Some will admire this, while others may feel frustrated by it. Yet this is part of the protection that surrounds you, keeping you aligned with what is real and keeping you from being pulled into what is not. You are also being noticed for how you respond to setbacks in a way that feels steady rather than defeated. When things do not go as planned, you do not completely lose your direction. You may pause, you may feel the impact, but you do not stay down. There is something within you that keeps pulling you back to your path. This resilience is visible, and it speaks to people who are watching, even when you are unaware of it. It shows that your strength is not dependent on circumstances, but on something deeper that continues to guide you. There is another layer to this awareness that people are beginning to recognize, and it is the way your presence changes the atmosphere around you. Rooms feel different when you enter, conversations take on a new tone, and even silence carries a sense of depth. This is not something you are trying to create. It is something that naturally flows from you. People may not always have the words for it, but they feel it clearly. It is a reflection of the alignment within you, and it continues to grow as you become more aware of it. Type 555 to affirm. People are also starting to notice that you are not driven by the same things that motivate everyone else. You are not easily pulled by trends, by approval, or by temporary rewards. There is a deeper sense of purpose guiding you, even when you cannot fully explain it. This can make you feel out of place at times, but it also sets you apart in a way that becomes more visible over time. Others begin to see that your focus is different, and that difference carries a quiet strength that cannot be ignored. There will be moments when people test you, not always consciously, but as a way of understanding who you are. They may question your decisions, challenge your boundaries, or observe how you react under pressure. These moments are not meant to break you, they are revealing what is already within you. Each time you remain grounded, each time you choose truth over comfort, it becomes clearer to those around you that you are not easily shaken. This realization builds a level of respect that does not need to be spoken to be real. You are also being noticed for the way you continue to learn and grow without losing your core. You adapt, you gain new understanding, yet you remain connected to what defines you. This balance is not easy, and many struggle to maintain it. People see that you are evolving without becoming unrecognizable, and that consistency creates trust. It shows that your growth is not about changing who you are, but about becoming more fully aligned with it. There is a quiet discipline in your life that people are beginning to recognize as well. Even when no one is watching, you make choices that reflect integrity and intention. This is not about perfection. It is about commitment to something greater than momentary comfort. Over time, this discipline becomes visible, not through words, but through results. People begin to connect your consistency with the outcomes they see, and it reinforces the sense that there is something different about you. Why is the government trying so hard to hide this 7-second brain ritual? A major CIA leak has exposed a short brain practice that is helping ordinary people clear debt and welcome wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple home method is turning financial struggles into better lives. New homes, vehicles, and vacations are becoming possible. But this secret could be pulled down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You may not always feel strong, and there will be days when you question everything you have been experiencing. That is part of the process, and it does not take away from what is true. Even in your uncertainty, there is a direction guiding you. Even in your doubt, there is a presence supporting you. People may see your strength, but they do not always see the moments when you feel weak. Yet both are part of your journey, and both are shaping you into who you are becoming. As you continue forward, you will begin to notice how these signs connect together. They are not separate, they are part of a larger picture that is unfolding step by step. What you carry is becoming more visible, not just to others, but to you as well. There is a growing awareness that you are not here by accident, and that your life carries a direction that is being shaped with intention. Even when things feel uncertain, there is a thread running through your experiences that keeps pulling you forward. This is the unfolding of what has always been placed within you, now rising to the surface in a way that cannot be ignored. Type 1010 if you trust God. Another sign people are noticing is the way you remain calm in situations that would normally create chaos. When others feel overwhelmed, you find a way to stay grounded, even if you are processing things internally. This calmness is not about avoiding emotion, it is about having a center that keeps you steady. People begin to feel a sense of reassurance when they are around you, as if your presence alone brings balance. This is not something you practiced, it is something that flows from the alignment within you. It shows that your strength is rooted in something deeper than what is visible. You are also being noticed for the way you do not chase validation from others. While many seek approval to feel secure, you are learning to stand without it. This does not mean you do not care about others. It means your identity is not controlled by their opinions. People can sense this independence, and it changes the way they interact with you. Some will admire it, while others may not understand it. Yet this is part of your path, to remain grounded in who you are without needing constant confirmation from the outside. There is a growing recognition around you of how you handle truth. You do not avoid it, even when it is uncomfortable, and you do not distort it to make things easier. This honesty creates a sense of trust, even when your words are difficult to hear. People may not always agree with you, but they know that what you say carries sincerity. This is a rare quality, and it sets you apart in a world where many choose comfort over truth. It shows that your foundation is built on something real, not something temporary. Type 777 if you walk by faith. Another sign people are noticing is the way you continue to move forward, even when you are not fully understood. There will be moments when others misinterpret your intentions or question your choices. Yet you do not stop or change direction just to avoid their confusion. You keep moving, guided by what you know is right within you. This ability to stay on your path without needing everyone to understand it is a powerful sign of alignment. It shows that your focus is not on pleasing everyone, but on fulfilling what you were meant to do. People are also becoming aware of the way your life seems to carry a sense of timing that is different from others. Things do not always happen when you expect them to, but when they do happen, they align in ways that feel precise. Opportunities appear at the right moment, and delays often lead to something better than what you initially wanted. When others observe this pattern, they begin to see that your path is being guided in a way that goes beyond coincidence. This realization may not always be spoken, but it is felt clearly. There is also a deeper understanding forming around you about how you handle silence. You do not feel the need to fill every moment with words, and you are comfortable in stillness. This quiet confidence allows you to observe, to listen, and to understand without rushing. People notice this, and it creates a sense of depth in the way they perceive you. Your silence is not empty, it carries presence, and that presence speaks louder than constant noise ever could. Another sign that stands out is the way you recover from emotional moments with a sense of reflection rather than reaction. When something affects you, you take time to process it instead of immediately responding. This creates space for clarity and prevents unnecessary conflict. People begin to see that you are not controlled by every emotion that comes your way. Instead, you move with awareness, allowing your responses to come from a place of understanding. This approach sets you apart and shows a level of maturity that others respect. There is a growing awareness that you do not easily lose yourself in situations that could pull you away from your path. Even when you are surrounded by distractions, you find a way to stay connected to what matters. This focus is not forced, it is natural, and it continues to strengthen over time. People notice that you are not easily swayed, and it creates a sense of stability in how they view you. It shows that your direction is not random, but guided by something consistent within you. Do you know why everyone is talking about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave technique leaked from the CIA is changing lives around the world. Backed by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you are seeing this, you are very lucky, because the page may vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is deleted. You are also being noticed for the way you bring a sense of hope into situations that feel heavy. Without trying, your presence reminds others that things can change, that there is still a way forward. This hope is not loud or exaggerated, it is steady and real. It comes from your own experiences, from the way you have moved through difficulty and found your way back to light. People feel this, and it leaves an impact that goes beyond the moment. There will be times when you question why all of this is happening, why you feel different, and why your path seems so unique. Those questions are part of your growth, and they do not take away from what is true. You are being shaped, refined, and prepared for something that requires strength, awareness, and faith. The signs you are seeing now are only the beginning of a deeper understanding that will continue to unfold. There is a deeper clarity forming, and it is showing you that nothing you have gone through was without purpose. Even the moments that felt confusing or painful are now beginning to connect in a way that makes sense. This is not accidental, it is the unfolding of a path that has been guided with intention from the very beginning. Type 222 to receive blessings. Another sign people are noticing is the way you carry peace even when life is not perfectly calm. There is something about your presence that feels steady, even when circumstances around you are shifting. This does not mean you do not feel stress or emotion. It means you are not controlled by them. People see this and feel it, and it creates a sense of comfort when they are around you. They may not always understand how you maintain that balance, but they recognize that it is real. This peace is not something you borrowed from the world. It is something that has been placed within you. You are also being noticed for the way you do not hold on to negativity for long periods of time. When something affects you, you allow yourself to feel it, but you do not let it define you. You release it in a way that keeps you moving forward instead of staying stuck. This ability is rare, and it becomes visible to those who watch how you respond to challenges. They begin to see that you are not easily trapped in cycles that hold others back. This freedom is not about ignoring problems. It is about refusing to be controlled by them. There is a growing awareness around you of how you naturally encourage others without even trying. Your words, your actions, and even your presence seem to lift people in subtle ways. You may not always notice it, but people leave conversations with you feeling lighter than before. This is not because you are trying to fix everything. It is because you carry a perspective that brings hope. That hope becomes something others hold on to, even after the moment has passed. It is a quiet impact, but it is deeply meaningful. Type 555 to affirm. People are also noticing that you are not easily pulled into drama or unnecessary conflict. When situations arise that could turn chaotic, you choose a path that avoids adding fuel to the fire. This does not mean you avoid standing up for yourself. It means you choose your energy wisely. This level of control creates respect, even among those who may not agree with you. It shows that you are not driven by impulse, but by awareness. Over time, this becomes one of the clearest signs that you are walking in a different way. Another sign that stands out is the way you continue to believe in something greater, even when you cannot see immediate results. Your faith is not dependent on constant proof. It is rooted in trust. People notice this, especially in moments when things do not go your way. Instead of losing direction, you remain steady, holding on to what you know deep inside. This kind of faith is not common, and it creates a sense of strength that others feel when they observe you. It shows that you are connected to something beyond the surface. There is also a growing recognition of how you treat others with fairness, even when you have every reason not to. You do not allow bitterness to guide your actions, and you do not let past experiences turn you into someone you are not. This choice is not always easy, but it reflects a level of maturity that stands out. People begin to see that your character is consistent, not dependent on how others behave. This consistency builds trust and leaves a lasting impression. Another sign people are noticing is the way you continue to move forward without needing to prove yourself to everyone. You are no longer driven by the need to explain every decision or justify every step. There is a quiet confidence in you that allows you to act without seeking constant approval. This confidence is not loud, it is steady, and it becomes more visible over time. People can feel the difference, and it changes how they interact with you. You are also being noticed for the way you remain open to growth without losing your sense of direction. You are willing to learn, to adjust, and to evolve, but you do not drift aimlessly. There is a balance in the way you move, and it reflects a deeper understanding of yourself. This balance is not something that happens overnight. It is built through experience and reflection. People see this and recognize that you are not stagnant, but you are also not lost. There will be moments when you feel the weight of everything you carry, when the awareness feels heavy and the responsibility feels real. In those moments, remember that you are not expected to carry it all at once. You are being guided step by step, and each stage is preparing you for the next. What feels overwhelming now will become clearer with time. What feels uncertain now will become steady as you continue forward. Stay connected to the truth that has been revealed to you, even when distractions try to pull you away. Do not let doubt silence what you have already come to understand. You are not here to move through life unnoticed, and you are not here without purpose. The signs people are noticing are not random. They are reflections of what has been placed within you. Continue walking in that awareness, because it is leading you towards something that is greater than anything you have experienced so far. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. But this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are standing at a point now where the awareness around you is no longer something that comes and goes. It has become steady, like a quiet current running beneath everything you do. You can feel it in the way you think, in the way you respond, and in the way you carry yourself through moments that once would have shaken you. This is not something that disappears when life gets difficult. It stays with you, guiding you, even when you feel uncertain. That is how you know this is real and not something temporary. Type Amen to affirm. Another sign people are noticing is the way you no longer react the same way you used to. Situations that once pulled strong emotions from you now meet a calmer, more measured response.